Hello everybody and welcome to a new video on my channel. The title of this video is the Universal Coloured People's Association. The Universal Coloured People's Association was Britain's first Black Power organisation, existing from 1967 to 1970. It was founded on June 5th, 1967, during a meeting of 76 people in Notting Hill, West London. For months, many of the 76 regularly met at Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park, a place known for public speaking, debate, discussion, a space for free speech. The founder members agreed to pay membership dues and elected Nigerian playwright Obi Egbuna as their president and Roy Saw as his second-in-command. In September 1967, UCPA published its 15-page manifesto called Black Power in Britain, a special statement by the Universal Coloured People's Association. In the pamphlet, the UCPA criticised the racist system upheld in the UK. We know that the only difference between the Ian Smiths and the Harold Wilsons of the white world is not a difference in principle, but only a difference in tactics, the pamphlet proclaimed. It is not a quarrel between fascism and anti-fascism, but a quarrel between frankness and hypocrisy within a fascist framework. UCPA's organising included a range of activities, such as weekly discussion groups in which members were taught skills such as canvassing, duplicating, poster making, anti-thug patrols, etc., film screenings, public meetings, demonstrations, door-to-door and street corner canvassing, and from late 1969 the production of a newspaper, the Black Power newsletter. Cultural activities included events such as Black is Beautiful, a free night of soul music, poetry, films and recordings on black culture, held at Lambeth Town Hall, while the newsletter featured inspirational poems and satirical cartoons. Roy Saw often spoke publicly in the Speaker's Corner. Once amongst the crowd listening to Saw were two special branch officers of the Metropolitan Police, Detective Sergeant Frank and Detective Sergeant G. Battier, who were taking notes of his speeches. One of the things Saw said was, "There are many white people who are terribly worried about what Black Power means. But those of you who have not the slightest idea, let me tell you what it means. It means the destruction of the white man's society." The content of his speeches would then be used to prosecute him under the Race Relations Act 1965, incitement to racial hatred. Just like any other Black Power group, UCPA prioritised internationalist struggle. The organisation mobilised their membership to demonstrate their support for the Black Panther Party, the Irish Republican movement and African liberation movements. Additionally, they protested against the Vietnam War. During the 1970 general election, the organisation urged its members to tactically vote against the Conservatives, stating that Labour is the lesser of two evils. Originally based in London, UCPA expanded to other areas, the biggest branch outside London being Moss Side in Manchester. However, the cracks of the UCPA began to appear, which eventually led to its downfall in 1970. Back in September 1967, Roy Saw left the UCPA to form a smaller splinter group called the Universal Coloured People and Arab Association, or the UCPAAA for short, because Egbuna and Saw did not get on. Of course, this not caused the downfall of the UCPA, and information on the UCPAA's activities is unknown. But this was the first instance of infighting. Further infighting due to different ideological approaches by members of the group caused a decrease in membership. In April 1968, Egbuna left the group to form the Black British Panther movement. In July 1970, the entire organisation split and it was eventually succeeded by the Black Unity and Freedom Party, a Marxist-Leninist organisation that followed Mao Zedong thought. Although the UCPA followed Black Power, the group was not strictly socialist. Former member Tony Suarez told in a 2004 interview, there wasn't any particular class distinction or class consciousness. Thank you for watching my video on the Universal Coloured People's Association. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have, please like, subscribe, and keep notified, and donate to my PayPal.